What if the first sign of dementia wasn't memory loss? What if it was hidden in your mood swings, the way you walk, or even how you answer a simple question? Right now, nearly 7 million Americans are living with dementia, and over 60% of them completely missed the earliest warning signs. Why? Because dementia doesn't usually start with forgetting names or getting lost. It begins with tiny, silent changes that most people ignore. Scientists now believe dementia can start 20 years before diagnosis. That means 2 decades of neurons dying, brain shrinkage, and silent inflammation, while you carry on like nothing's wrong. In fact, a 2023 study published in Alzheimer's and Dementia revealed that subtle changes in behavior can predict cognitive decline with 88% accuracy. So millions of people are walking around with these early signs right now and dismissing them as stress, aging, or just a bad day. That's why 99% of people miss them completely. In today's video, we'll uncover 10 hidden warning signs of dementia that appear long before memory problems. And stick around, because number 1 isn't just the most overlooked. It's now linked to both early dementia and heart failure, raising your risk by 57% if ignored. And almost nobody talks about it. So stay with us till the end, because this video could change your life or the life of someone you love. But first, tell us, where are you watching from? Drop your city or country in the comments. We read and reply to every single one. Now, let's start with number 10. Maybe you used to love chatting with friends, attending classes, or calling your family on weekends. But suddenly, it just feels easier to stay home alone. You might blame it on being tired or not in the mood. But the truth runs deeper. Dementia doesn't just steal memory, it also chips away at motivation, language processing, and emotional recognition. Conversations become harder. Humor doesn't land. Finding words is frustrating. And slowly, you pull away from people. A 2021 study published in The Lancet Healthy Longevity found that adults who became socially isolated had a 1.6 times higher risk of developing dementia within 4 years. This isn't just loneliness, it's your brain's silent cry for help. Have you been bumping into furniture? Parking the car but misjudging the distance? Reaching for a glass only to knock it over? It looks like clumsiness or weak eyesight, but often the problem starts in the brain's occipital and parietal lobes. A 2019 study in neurology found that people with declining visuospatial skills had a 65% higher risk of dementia within 3 years, even if their memory was completely normal. When your brain can't properly interpret what your eyes see, it's an early red flag. You've cooked the same recipe for years, yet suddenly you need the instructions again. You drive your usual route, but miss a turn. You sit down to pay bills and forget halfway through. This isn't simple forgetfulness. It's the brain's parietal and frontal lobes struggling to organize steps in sequence. In 2022, Journal of the American Geriatric Society reported that older adults who struggled with multi-step daily tasks were 53% more likely to progress from mild cognitive impairment to dementia within 2 years. Your brain isn't just slipping, it's sounding an alarm. You're mid-conversation and suddenly can't recall the word refrigerator. Instead, you say, "that cold thing." It feels harmless at first, but when it keeps happening, it's a sign of anemic aphasia, a breakdown in the brain's temporal lobe where word retrieval happens. A 2018 study in Brain and Language showed that adults with mild word-finding issues were 3 times more likely to develop Alzheimer's within 6 years. If words start to vanish, it's not just aging, it's neurological. Do loud restaurants suddenly feel overwhelming? Do grocery stores make you uneasy? Do you find yourself pacing or fidgeting for no clear reason? This isn't just stress. It's early dementia affecting the amygdala and prefrontal cortex, the brain's emotion and fear regulation centers. 2020 study in the American Journal of Psychiatry revealed that new-onset anxiety combined with minor memory lapses increased the risk of Alzheimer's by 96% within 3 years. That jittery feeling isn't all in your head. It's your brain changing. Maybe you read the newspaper but keep rereading the same line. Street signs feel confusing, or TV subtitles take longer to process. This isn't about eyesight. It's about the brain's posterior cortex and angular gyrus failing to decode what your eyes see. In 2021, JAMA Neurology found that older adults with difficulties in reading comprehension and visual interpretation had a 49% greater chance of developing dementia within 4 years. When reading gets harder, the brain, not the eyes, may be struggling. You used to shower daily, change clothes, brush your teeth. Now, you forget, or you just don't feel like it. This isn't laziness. It's a breakdown in the prefrontal cortex, which handles motivation and planning. A 2017 study in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that 83% of early-stage dementia patients began neglecting hygiene in the first year, even when their memory was still mostly intact. When self-care vanishes, it's not personality, it's neurology. You tell a story, then repeat it 5 minutes later. You ask the same question twice at dinner. This repetition comes from damage in the hippocampus, the brain's short-term memory hub. A 2018 study in neurobiology of aging found that people who began repeating themselves without realizing it were 5 times more likely to be diagnosed with dementia within 2 years. When conversations loop, the brain is losing its ability to record new memories. You wake up and don't know what day it is. You think it's Monday, but it's Thursday. Or you wear a sweater in 90-degree heat. This is temporal disorientation, caused by failures in the brain's default mode network, which helps us mentally navigate time. In 2020, Journal of Gerontology found that seniors with frequent time confusion had a 62% higher risk of progressing to dementia within 18 months. This isn't just forgetting the date. It's your brain's internal clock breaking down. It's one of the least expected, but most powerful warning signs. Your steps slow down. You drag your feet, or your stride becomes stiff and robotic. Walking isn't just muscles. It's a complex brain activity involving the frontal lobes, cerebellum, basal ganglia, and motor cortex. In 2022, the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease reported that seniors with slower gait speed and altered step rhythm were twice as likely to develop dementia within 4 years. Even more shocking, a 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that gait changes predicted not only dementia, but also heart failure risk by 57%. Your walk could be your brain and heart's first warning sign. These are the 10 hidden signs of dementia that can appear 10 to 20 years before diagnosis. They may seem small, but inside the brain, they're massive shifts. The good news? Catching them early means you have opportunities to slow progression, to change lifestyle, to protect your brain. Now it's your turn. Have you or a loved one noticed these signs? Did anyone dismiss them as normal aging? Share your story in the comments. You might open someone's eyes. If this video helped you, give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more science-backed health content. Because remember, awareness is the first step to prevention.